In a trade that has set the NBA on fire, the Los Angeles Lakers have pulled off a move that will be talked about for years to come. The purple and gold have landed Luka Dončić, the Slovenian prodigy, the generational talent, the future face of the NBA, in a blockbuster deal that has already begun to reshape the league's hierarchy. Dončić, who has been nothing short of a revelation since his debut, is now set to call the Staples Center home, and the implications of this move are staggering. Luka to the Lakers. Just let that marinate for a second. This wasn't a simple trade. It was an earthquake that rattled the very foundation of the NBA's Western Conference. 1 minute, the Dallas Mavericks were on the cusp of championship contention, fueled by their MVP-level wunderkind in the prime of his career. The next, they find themselves in a tailspin, watching from the sidelines as their former cornerstone dons the iconic purple and gold of Los Angeles. Meanwhile, the Lakers have struck gold, making a statement that they are no longer content with simply riding out LeBron James' twilight years. They are primed and ready for the dawn of a new dynasty. Luka Dončić isn't just a star, he's the star. At just 26 years old, he has already established himself as one of the best players the game has ever seen. A walking triple-double machine, a lethal scorer, and one of the most clutch players in crunch-time situations, Luka is the type of generational talent a team builds around for the next decade. His vision, his skills, his basketball IQ, all of it is on a level that few can even dream of matching. For the Lakers, securing Dončić isn't just a win, it's a revolution. But as with every seismic shift in the NBA, there's always a ripple effect, and that effect is now reverberating through the league. As brilliant as this move is, it came at a significant cost, and that cost might be Giannis Antetokounmpo. The reigning two-time MVP, Giannis has been the subject of endless speculation. Frustrated with the Milwaukee Bucks' inability to consistently make deep playoff runs, Antetokounmpo has reportedly been eyeing the possibility of moving on to greener pastures. If or when he hits the trade market, you can bet it will spark a frenzy. The Lakers, with their newly minted superstar, would love to be a part of that conversation. But, in the cold, hard light of reality, they're probably out of the running. The reason? Simple. Assets. After pulling off the Dončić heist, the Lakers' war chest is essentially empty. They've expended the kind of resources, both in terms of players and future draft picks, that you only commit to once in a generation. This leaves them in a precarious position when it comes to pursuing another top-tier superstar. If the Lakers were to make a play for Giannis, it would likely have to include some combination of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, and a handful of future first-round picks. But let's face it, that's not going to cut it for Milwaukee. The Bucks, after all, aren't just going to give away their franchise icon for a handful of role players and future picks that are unlikely to bring immediate returns. If Milwaukee trades Giannis, they'll need a package that provides them with significant long-term value, something more than what the Lakers could realistically offer. After all, the last thing they want is to see Giannis team up with LeBron in LA, forming a near unstoppable duo. Optics matter in the NBA, and sending Giannis to the Lakers would feel like handing over the keys to another Avengers-level weapon. The Bucks, and indeed the entire league, understand this. Any Giannis trade is going to require a deeper asset pool, something more substantial than what the Lakers have left after their blockbuster trade for Luka. But the Lakers' dream of pairing LeBron, Luka, and Giannis is likely just that, a dream. The Lakers will have to pivot, and quickly, because despite the brilliance of Luka, they still have some glaring needs. Specifically, the Lakers' defense, and more importantly, their presence in the paint is a huge question mark. With Anthony Davis consistently battling injuries, the Lakers need a reliable, elite big man who can both anchor their defense and contribute on the offensive end. Giannis was the perfect solution to this problem, a two-way force capable of dropping 30 points while locking down the opponent's best player. The combination of Giannis with Luka and LeBron would have been lethal, the NBA's version of a dream team. Just take a look at Giannis's numbers from this past season. An insane 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game, with a 60% shooting clip from the field. His three-point shooting, 22.2%, is still a work in progress, but let's be real. When you're that dominant inside the paint, nobody's complaining. The Lakers, with their current roster, would have been instant title favorites with Giannis in the fold. But dreams, as we know,